going on? It's your boy Gunner, back at y'all again with another one, Black Ops Bandog TV, where the first order of business is and always is building leaders and creating kings. Operation by building national development over generations. And put the bottom line up front. I want to talk about what seems to be like a trending topic right now, at least in the sports world, is Ja Morant and the choices Ja Morant making and things of that nature. People, commenting on, Ja Morant life and where they believe Ja Morant's going to go or where he's headed to, or, what they believe he should do and things of that nature. And me personally, I don't care. I don't care one way or another, what somebody chooses to do with their life. Let me not say I don't care. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't care what individuals choose to do with their life. I do feel as if our people need to tighten up, especially our individuals that are in these positions of power and things of that nature. But for the most part, you have to allow individuals to be who they are in this world. You got to allow people to be who they is in this world, because when you allow them to be who they are, that's a large part of what makes the other individuals that come up around them or that's impacted by them, even if you don't physically come up around them, but you grew up watching them and things of that nature. Oftentimes, our stars have an impact on our lives. So, and sometimes that's bad, sometimes that's negative, sometimes it's positive. It's based on one's perception of it and how they perceive it and how they really rationalize and how they take it in. But I heard something when they was something to the effect when they was talking about Ja Morant, saying that he needs counseling or he needs to go to rehab and things like that. I don't know if he need to go to a rehab as far as, like what they call them, 12-step, 10-step. I don't know, how the rehab go, but the step program, to get healthy if he has some sort of addiction. But I do agree that he needs iron counsel. He needs iron counsel. I feel like every man, all of us, including myself, should make it their business to have a boot camp or to attend a hard man's boot camp, an iron counsel boot camp. Like, it's programs out here, it's situations out here that you can go to that really challenge you to be better. I'm talking a boot camp that would literally, it has absolutely nothing to do with guns and all, or maybe it do. The one I would suggest it would. He go to a boot camp where he literally is going around a group of hard-nosed men, at least the individuals hosting. And then the individuals that's coming in are people that want to get there, people that want to challenge themselves to be harder. I'm talking about everybody from business execs, record execs, from your blue collar to your blue collar bare knuckle guy to your white collar guy, from the guy that's turning wrenches to the guy that's flipping fries. Individuals that's there, that's really able to sit down and give each other hard conversation, have those hard and harsh conversations, have those straight conversations where you can talk to another man, you can talk to a group of men, lay your burdens at their feet, lay your burdens down, talk about some of the things that you feel without feeling like you're going to be judged. And even if you are judged, so what? None of these people truly know you. None of these people truly have a real say in the choices that you make, but in the same sense, they could have an impact in those choices that you make. They could have a profound impact on those choices that you make. I feel like Ja should go to one of those. Not just Ja, but for the sake of this conversation, I feel like Ja should attend one of those and attend it on a regular basis. If you like playing with guns, I like guns too, I understand it, but going to those places where they got tactical training, where they truly show you how to move and maneuver with a gun, how they truly show you how to move and maneuver or tote that pistol. The rights that you have, you feel me, with regard to transporting that pistol and things of that nature, but then responsibility that's associated with it. Then knowing how to truly move in real life-threatening situations instead of trying to emulate young fake gangsters that you see on either television or you come from Memphis. You may have seen it, growing up, and it's all right. I don't know, to the extent of how hard Ja Morant had it coming up. All I know is public perception, and it was always said he was a middle class guy. So I don't know how he grew up, or how rough or harsh or hard it was where he grew up. But that still doesn't, it shapes our circumstances, but it doesn't finalize our circumstances. If that makes sense, it don't finalize your circumstances. Oh yeah, I'm a firm believer that we are a product of our environment and subject to those ways. But in the same sense, it don't mean that we're subject to those ways forever. We use we use whatever it is we need to use from those situations, from those harsh environments, and we mold ourselves into something greater. You get what I'm saying? Something harder. I feel like every man should take some sort of iron counsel where you are literally getting punched in the fucking face. I'm talking about literally. You a gangster, you tough, and you hard. You get punched, even if you're not. I don't care if you sit in a cubicle or in an office, in a corner office on a high rise all day with your tie buttoned all the way up and you closing deals. Come get punched in the face. Come roll around in the mud and then pick your brother up with a muddy and bloody hand. Pick him up and wrap your arms around him and say, I love you, or some shit like that. Or good work. Or whatever it is you need to say. Then sit around that fire later on. After you done wore yourself out, your muscles and everything wore down, sit around that fire later on and really have a chop up hard counsel session where y'all take turns, speaking on some of the hardships that you've gone through in your life, some of the hardships that you go through in your business, some of the fears that you may have, and then be able to take that harsh critique that comes afterwards. Be able to take that harsh critique that comes afterwards. That harsh critique should be something that you apply to your hard and harsh reality that you may have to face. That you may have to face when you go back into the real world. Come get punched in the face. Come get some real training on how to move in a room full of vultures. You can be the fry. You can be the guy that literally works the fries and flipping burgers at one of these food chains. But then some place like this, that iron council that you go to, they show you how to move in a room full of millionaires. And once you put that shit on, they can't tell you apart. Because they teach you how to speak in those rooms, how to move and maneuver, how to speak with conviction. How to speak with conviction and get people to understand and articulate exactly what it is you feel. Express exactly what you feel. Get straight to the point, put the bottom line up front and make it your business to make a success out of your life. To hold yourself accountable and then have a group of brothers that you have to band with that also going to hold you accountable. Instead of a whole bunch of yes men that already know that you're the one. That already know that you're the one, so they don't really want to do nothing to ruffle your feathers or step on your toes. There's programs out there. Look it up. I ain't ready name drop right now because I ain't getting sponsored by near one of them, but it's several of them. It's several of them that you can go to. I'm talking hard men. Their sole purpose is to help build and create those other hard men. And for the fry worker, I'm not sure. It may not be something that you're able to be a part of right away because I don't know what those prices are. But I do believe that all of us should make it our business. Every man should make it their business to seek iron counsel and endure it on a regular basis, put themselves in a harsh and hard environment, a getaway, a retreat, that they not sitting around lounging and drinking every day, but more so a retreat where they getting away and they really putting in some hard and harsh work. Some knuckle dragger type of work. Something that's going to truly test your metal. You gangster, right? Come on here and do some real gangster shit. You hard. Come do some hard shit. You a boss. Come do some boss shit. Live strong or die, we do man shit. Ain't no pressure. Black Guys Band Dog TV, let that dog out.